Omkia Omtata ametoka akatoa bonge la clip akasema kwamba his life is in danger. Akasema kwamba anaenda kufile kwa polisi against the president. Oh my God. Yes.
People called activists.
Yes.
I think they are guys for hire. You can hire them any day you want.
Yes.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Any moment.
Na wanavaa ngozi ya vita.
What activists do,
yes,
whether he's an environmental activist, whether he's a civil activist or political activist,
yes,
or human rights activists,
yes,
all those activists, they have nothing else they do. How do they earn their
money? Yes.
How do they earn their living? I mean, support their lives.
Yes.
How do they earn their living?
Yes.
It's through they are for hire.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fascinating episode of Kati Show. Right here with me, El Tazy, and
Sir Georges
himself, the only knight from Ameru Shire. Sir Georges, mambo vipi?
Mambo poa.
Unasikia poa?
Nasikia mpole, mpoa, mtakatifu.
Nakwambia tangu Sunday rais wetu Ruto atoe ile speech. Mitaani kumechemka sana. Kuna watu wanamsifia, wanasema this guy knows how to answer questions. Wanasema huyu jamaa ni wale watu wakiwa mtaani pale hata patikane na kesi gani. Wanasema in fact President Ruto should start doing hata afai kusoma. They're saying that this guy is like that guy called Brian Mwenda. Brian Mwenda alikuwa ile jamaa wa makesi, fake lawyer. Wanasema Ruto anaweza
the fake successful lawyer.
Yes, wanasema Ruto anaweza kuwa fake, anaweza kazi ya sheria. Ruto, that guy by the way, he is amazing. Anajua kujitetea. Shimu atoshi. Huyo Shimu atoshi. Sir Georges, kuna kitu ambayo imenishangaza sana, na actually inashangaza taifa lote. Because there was a time back the president said that he ile sword, the sword that he was given in ilikuwa ni Uhuru Park, si ndio? Ilikuwa ni wapi alifanya mambo yake ile? Hiyo wakati nilikuwa bado niko na hiyo.
I think it's Kasarani.
Akipatiwa ile sword, akasema kwamba juzi ile sword ambayo niliinua na nilipatiwa si ya kukata nyanya, si ya kukata vitunguu, ni kufanya kazi. Na kuna jamaa mmoja, mzee wa kazi, mchapa kazi, shujaa, anaitwa Omkia Omtata. Akaingia pale katika TV station moja. Akasema kwamba I could have been very happy to see the president lift the constitution instead of the sword. Yeye alikuwa kitambo. Omkia Omtata alikuwa ameingia Citizen. Sasa sijui pale kulikuwa nini, lakini alikuwa amesema angefurahia sana kwamba president angekuwa amebeba constitution, sio ile sword. Lakini kuwa na president alibeba sword ilikuwa kidogo haijamfurahisha sana. Na jana Omkia Omtata ametoka akatoa bonge la clip akasema kwamba his life is in danger. Akasema kwamba anaenda kufile kwa polisi against the president. Oh my God. Well, imagine mtu anaenda kufile kesi against the president. Tuanze hapo. Is that even constitutionally allowed?
It is.
Kumstaki rais.
It is.
Sitting president.
Unaweza,
yes,
you can complain against anybody. When you feel that your life is in danger, you can complain against anybody.
Yes.
Because your life is number one. You are a citizen of Kenya.
Yes.
You are protected. Yes. So you can complain against anybody. Yes. Because you see the way the constitution is set, the independent offices. Kuna office of the IG.
Yes.
That's an independent office.
Yes.
So it's supposed to protect citizens, not only against citizens.
Yes.
But also against the government.
Yes.
So there is also the Supreme Court.
Yes.
There is the High Court.
Yes.
There is Court of Appeal. All those are independent
from one another.
Kuna prosecutor. All these are independent offices.
Yes.
So you can complain.
Yes. Na sasa nikuulize Sir Georges, ana complain against the Ruto the man or Ruto the president?
Both. You can complain again. You see, the man is the one who is making mistakes, if there are mistakes.
Yes.
So it's not the office.
Not the presidency.
Not the presidency. It's the office.
Yes.
It's the
man himself.
The individual. Yes.
Because this brings us back. If you remember last wakati kule kulikuwa na ile maneno ya BBI.
Yes.
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 Nakumbuka BBI.
BBI.
Nakumbuka BBI. Maneno ya BBI pale kulikuwa one of the major situations that arose from there.
Yes.
Is they were saying that the president cannot haezi kuanzisha hiyo mchakato ya BBI.
Yes.
Na wakasema kwamba rais hawezi kujitenga na presidency. Akasema kwamba it was Uhuru Kenyatta, rais mstaafu, ndio ameleta mswada, sio rais Uhuru Kenyatta.
You see what
he cannot separate himself from the presidency.
Yeah. When the president is sitting, you cannot prosecute him. But you can wait until he retires.
Yes.
Then you prosecute him for crimes he committed against you during his term.
Yeah.
His presidency.
Kwa hivyo tuseme in this case of Omkio Mtata, it means that even, okay, say I'm a file report. You are going Georges lakini. You are kitu ya Omkio Mtata because it is like wewe unaenda kustaki mtoto kwa baba yake. Hata Rio kwa sababu baba anaweza piga mtoto, lakini unastaki baba kwa baba yake.
No, I've told you, IG is very powerful.
Yes.
Very powerful.
Yeah.
He can also prosecute the president.
Sir Georges.
Yes.
Ni katika ile harakati ya Afro cinema ama movies za DJ Afro ama katika hali ya ukweli ya maisha. Can they do that?
You see, Kenya, for example, I'll give you an example. It has never happened in Kenya. But several guys have attempted to prosecute the president.
Where?
But if you look, for example, in other democracies like America, which is our model, it's like we try to imitate America.
Yes.
You can remember somebody called Trump?
Yes.
You see, right now he's in court.
Yeah, by the way.
So that's what happens.
Yes.
If you make a mistake after you retire or you
lakini ukiangalia siko sure about story ya Trump, but I think wamengoja akatoka. Mimi shida yangu ni huyu rais amekaa. Akitoka hivi rais Ruto, polisi salute.
You see what
akienda hivi police salute.
No, what happens is, for example, if a police officer, if you feel threatened by a police officer, they see, for example, they're in charge of a police station, OCS, you feel threatened by him, you can go and complain in the same police station and record that Nobi in the same police station, so that in case anything happens to you, is responsible. Yes. So complaining does not mean prosecuting. It's to alert the public, to alert the world that your life is in danger. Yes.
Na ule Omkio Mtata. Sijamsikia tena huyu jamaa.
Omkio Mtata.
Sio jidaki Omkio Mtata.
Mtata.
Hao watu wako majina kama hizo wanasumbua sana.
Mkia means nini sasa the tail.
Mkia.
Then kuna Mtata. Matata.
Yes. Kwa hivyo ni jamaa. And these guys with the two names wanasumbua sana. Unaona kina Miguna. They never listen. Now this guy, Sir Georges, there's also something that kidogo ninafikiria naona because there was somewhere the president was there and Omkio Mtata was there, and Omkio Mtata said in front of Kenyans that kuna wakati rais alimpatia 30,000 to go and imsaidie katika shughuli zake za hii inaitwa activism. Unaona? Alimpatia 30,000. Sasa hii amerudi anasema huyo rais anataka kumua. Sasa the question here is, Sir Georges, are these guys even genuine in what they go? Ama ni kazi? Ni hustle? Kwenda koti ni hustle?
There are people that I believe are never there are people for hire.
Yes.
People called activists.
Yes.
I think they are guys for hire. You can hire them any day you want.
Yes.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Any moment.
Na wanavaa ngozi. Ngozi wanavaa ngozi ya vita.
What activists do,
yes,
whether he's an environmental activist, whether he's a civil activist or political activist,
yes,
or human rights activists,
yes,
all those activists, they have nothing else they do. How do they earn their money?
Yes.
How do they earn their living? I mean, support their lives.
Yes.
How do they earn their living?
Yes.
It's through, they are for hire. Like Mtata, you remember, there are two people now we have seen.
Yes.
Directing their thoughts on him.
Yes.
One is that Ruto.
Yes.
Means one time Ruto hired him with 30K.
Na alisema, it was very clear.
Very clear.
Clip iko pale. No, the internet never forgets.
Yes.
It is there.
The guy is for hire.
Yes.
So he was hired and he went to court.
Yes. No.
And maybe also, we don't know whether when they go to court, they also hire others. While on making judgment. Yeah. We don't know.
Kwa sababu Sir Georges, ukiangalia hii shughuli mzima ya jamaa kama Mtata, na ukiangalia vile ambavyo anafanya mambo yake, ndio manake unamsikia rais anasema kwamba there are guys who are out there to just, kusambaratisha, frustrate the efforts of the government. He's saying that we want to build these houses. Ingawaje rais kidogo pia jana alipigwa changamoto. Nakwambia rais Ruto lakini naye. Unajua kidogo. Unajua rais kidogo alisema katika maongezi yake Sunday. Alisema kwamba now when you go to Mukuru kwa Jenga, it looks like London, like America, like New York. Jana watu wa news walienda Mukuru kwa Jenga.
Wakakuta ni Mukuru haijachange.
Ni Mukuru. So
there is something called what do you call it? You can perceive things before things happen.
Yes.
You see them.
Yes. Unaziona mbele kwa mbele.
So maybe I started seeing how Mukuru will be 20 years to come.
Hiyo siku sometimes
maybe in his mind,
yes,
he's seeing what we are not seeing.
Yes.
So maybe
ako mbele ya watu.
Ako 5 years ahead of us.
Yes.
So by the way, before you build a house,
yes,
you have to see it in your mind.
Yes.
Before you get a baby, because before you get a baby,
yes,
you have to see that baby in your mind.
Yes.
Yes. And you give that baby a name.
Unajua sasa anasema
maybe that's what he's doing.
Yes.
Maybe Ruto is seeing Mukuru in another 2 years.
Mukuru sasa ukienda, kama unatembea in Sunset Boulevard.
You know sometimes
in Miami Beach.
When you sleep,
yes,
when you go sleep,
yes.
What time was it of the day? Maybe it was in the morning. So just woken up.
Akasema unajua Sajojes, unajua paka kuna ingine paka ukisikia wewe mwenyewe unapaka watu wa Mukuru, inabidi unatoka kwanza. Ukisikia hivi unatoka nje uangalie. Is this unajua imagine you are living in Mukuru. Usikie eti rais anasema Mukuru looks like Sunset Boulevard Beach there in Miami. Hata wewe kama mtu Mukuru unashtuka, unatoka nje unaangalia hapo kumebadilika, na sijaona inaweza kuwa mama imehappen nikiwa ndani.
That's why I'm saying, yes, maybe this guy,
yes,
just woken up,
yes,
in the very, very good dream.
Yes. Yes.
And sometimes when you are looking for a girl to marry,
yes,
we used to dream.
Yes.
We used to have a good dream.
Yes.
In
Mount
girl white, brilliant white.
Yes.
Long gown.
Yes.
And you assume you're married. By the time you're waking up, you're so frustrated.
Unajipata uko na
maybe this is a dream.
And for sure, this is a dream, a big dream. And that's why the president is saying, this guy, especially Omukio Mutata and the team, because Omukio Mutata anasema this is a personal. He even mentioned that the president was in Sijui Mosoto Malika Moko, and he went like, hawa tu nita deal. Omukio is saying the president called them crooks. And my question is, Sir Georges, might they be crooks? Kwa sababu vile president anasema, I have the heart of Kenyans. Niko na mpango ya kuelevate Kenyans. But there are these people who are now coming, the crooks, who are now coming.
Crooked crooks.
Yes. Na ndo anawaambia kwamba ile sword mliona. Na hiyo sword unajua ina makali sana. Ile sword ni mkubwa na ina makali. Mpaka ukiona mkia Matata ameanza kuilikwa trouser. Kana baba imekuwa imechempaka na andika report. Ile sword ni hatari sana. Might these guys be, because now I'm starting to think, Sir Georges, might they be higher? Not might they be higher, but wanaweza kuwa wako ndani ya maybe wanasukuma paka na opposition.
No, you see, I think President Ruto, having been in the opposition for some time, having been in the government for some time, having been alienated by the former president for some time, maybe he knows what he's talking about. And having confessed to the public that he hired Omtata, and Omtata accepting that he was hired by Ruto, then it means Omtata is for hire. Now the other day we saw Jimmy Wanjigi saying that he hires Omtata. You remember?
Akasema paka Alfred Keter. You know the Alfred Keter, the one who speaks a lot. Akasema shempatia kesi.
He's also becoming an activist.
No.
So it means activists are out there for hire.
No, unajua huyo Alfred Keter ni hiyo vile anasema Jimmy Wanjigi alisema I gave this guy hizi makesi mnaona. Sisi in fact Jimmy Wanjigi said that they are working from the background. Mtaona tufanye mambo huku nje lakini tunafanya background.
We are the main characters. You know, in a movie, the directors are more of actors than the characters.
Themselves.
The acting characters themselves. So Omtata could be an acting character. But the directors are the backyard. They are the Wajigis, the Rutos.
The
Rairas.
The Babas.
They were
Babas.
They were Babus.
Kwa sababu by the way Sir Georges, unajua, I don't know if you have been following the bunge la wananchi that comes on Planet Gym. And one thing I've noticed from those guys, those friends of ours, young youth leaders, pia wao wakikaa pale kwa ile show, huo sometimes wanaanza kuambiana, wewe ulipatiwa majani, wewe ukapatiwa majani ukatoka hivi. Unajua majani ni pesa. Nao ni activist, unajua. Kwa hivyo mimi naona hapa kuna kitu. Naona kuna kitu Ruto amesense.
I think there is a problem in that and I with the activists, they don't do any business. They don't know any business they do. They have no job they do, but they drive nice cars. How do you support, for example, for Omtata, before you became the senator? How was he supporting himself? How was he able to take, even going to court, to do a kid course in high court?
High court kwenye. Garama kweli?
It's more than 100,000 to pay for the court. You know.
Na ndo mwanzo tu.
And how do you support those cases? So there must be somebody paying for the cost.
Na ndo kwa maana Georgie, leo na ijulikane kwamba activists wako wapi?
Kati.
Omtata. Omtata. Kati. The people's watchman. Anaitwa Boni yule Boni mwenyewe ako katikati. Boniface Mwangi ako katikati. Wale wengine wote ambao wanapiga Alfred Keter siku hizi mbunge, alikuwa mbunge. Ameleta
aliangushwa. Akaona the only way to be an activist from CS to an activist. You see, I think what the activists do, they make a lot of noise. And then they are called in. Called in. Wanaitwa ndani.
Wanaambiwa niaje bali.
Kaka, atakaje kaka?
Kama mzee wa kazi.
Atakaje wewe?
Kama mzee wa kazi. Former PM. Former PM
atakaje tufanye handshake.
Tunapatiwa. Kama sasa
you see,
mzee wa kazi amenyamaza bana.
Making noise. making noise. People know how to make noise.
Yes.
They earn from their voices.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Siata sisi tuna earn from our
Tuna earn from our voices. Tunapiga kelele.
Kati.
Ukiangalia hata wale wanabunge wa mwananchi, hata pale Jakaranda. Tulikuwa na hiyo topic juzi tukiongea kuhusu akina Nuru Okanga,
yes,
na the likes of that, akina Omosh 1 hour people, lakini kimi watu ambao wametengeneza jina hapo. Na ukiangalia wale watu, na tukapata kwamba kujua kwamba ile eneo la bunge ni la kijana mzee anaitwa Babu. Unajua kijana mzee ukipata mtu anaitwa Babu ukapata kwamba ni territory yake ile. So there must be something inatembea chini ya meza, chini ya envelope inatembea bwana.
It's not bad to earn from your, because everybody has his own profession.
Yes.
Can we say that activists,
yes,
earn from their noises?
Yes.
Not voices.
Yes.
Noises.
Ile kelele ambayo unapiga.
Yes.
Yes.
So that now he says he's going to, kama sasa anasema anaenda kureport, unajua aliona sword imetolewa. Sword.
Na unajua
kasema si ya kukatakata nyanya.
Let me tell you one thing by the way. Wala kitunguu. Si ya kukata kitunguu.
Sio ya kitunguu.
Yes.
Sio ya fence.
Yes. Hii inakata.
Hakusema ni ya nini. Unafikiria ni ya nini?
Na unajua Ruto, one thing about President Ruto, the aura ambayo tayari ako nayo, CV yake kulingana na siasa na wala activists, CV yake wala ijua ni mtu ambaye I tend to believe that the president wamemweka katika ile hali ambayo anajua ni mtu ambaye akisema atafanya.
You see,
na akitaka anatenda.
You see, people know, you know how people make their money.
Yes.
If the activists, first of all, they will study you psychologically.
Yes.
They know your strength.
Yes.
They also know your weakness.
Yes.
And then they will come in and start to dismantle you.
Yes.
Because that's how they earn.
Yes.
So they know that Ruto talks a lot.
Yes.
And they know that there is always weak. When you talk a lot,
yes,
you make a lot of mistakes.
Yes.
Because you expose yourself. You're able to make people understand who you are.
Yes.
Where you're going.
Yes.
And then that's how they, that's how, before you speak,
yes,
about any topic, people will never know who you are. So once you start speaking,
yes,
you expose where you are headed,
yes,
what your plan is.
Yes.
So that's why now all the activists are facing Ruto now.
Yes.
Because they know he is the president.
Yes.
He has the money.
Yes.
So they want a portion of them.
Na wanajua kwamba 2027 anasimama tena.
Yes. Yes. They want a portion of the money.
Yes.
So ajipange sasa.
Twende kazi.
Ruto ajipange.
Lakini unajua Ruto naye kutoa milioni kwake ni rahisi. Anapenda kutoa ile jamaa. It's someone who knows how to stand with this money. Unajua kuna ile kitu inaitwa working for your money and your money working for you. You know?
Ya baba ni
anafanyia kazi. Yes. Lakini Ruto anapenda pesa yake mfanyie kazi. Anajua sana kuacha pesa yake mtumie kazi.
Sijakupata.
Yes. There is working for your money.
Baba,
hiyo ni baba.
Baba anafanya
for the money.
He works for the money.
Yes. Anatoka yeye mwenyewe. Lakini
pesa yake inakaa kwa
pesa inakaa
kwa bank, inasikia baridi.
Yes.
Inasikia baridi kwa bank.
Yes. Lakini kuna ule ambaye pesa yake inamfanyia kazi. Na huyo ni Ruto. Unaona? Sasa sasa ukiangalia kama baba, there's some people have been saying, because kama kuna activists, watana na Mkio Mtata. Ile ni activist ndogo bana. Ule atishi. Kama kuna activists, the only activist in Kenya, the realest activist in Kenya, the one and only and the truest activist in Kenya, the enigma of Kenyan politics, the one and the man and the myth, the legendary activist ni baba. Hakuna mwenye anamshinda. Baba ni baba. Baba ni activist number 1. Baba ni activist, one of a kind activist. Ni mtu ambaye sisi wakati wake, sisi baba aanze kuguruma, akuwe sasa yeye ndio mgurumo wa Kenya. Baba amekuwa anatoa endless overdoses na anatoka huko nje na Enda paka maandamano. Wachana na kina Ukia Mtata hizi simamisha maandamano. Baba ni activist number 1. Na paka kuna watu walikuwa nasikia mtaani wanasema ni kama baba anapenda kuwa kwa opposition. Sijui kama ni kama pale opposition akikuwa ndio bunge iko mzuri kuliko kwa rais.
Unajua kila mtu nimekwambia ako na area yake ni specialist.
Yes.
Sasa kuna specialist wanaitangwa daktari.
Yes.
Au treat watu.
Yes.
Kuna specialist wenye kazi yao ni kufanya nini?
Yes.
Kuendesha gari.
Ndio. Yes.
Drivers. So kila mtu ako na ya our activist.
Yes.
Activists.
Yes.
Kazi yao ni kupiga kelele.
Yes.
Now you know what they do? Huwa wananunua information.
Yes.
You need to have money. You have to have money.
By the way,
because you
utatoa information. Yes.
So information.
Wanna travel information.
The most expensive piece of the attire.
Yes. Sio nguo. Information.
Yes.
Yes.
So normally what happens is activists who are na supporters.
Yes.
They have their sponsors.
Funders.
They have their sponsors.
Sponsors wako pale. Yes. Masponyo
ni kama akina
Jimmy Wanjigi. You alisema Jimmy Wanjigi, unajua hizi danganya. Tuko na clip akisema he was very clear that I am one of the guys that are playing background.
Yes.
Na sasa unajua kuna sponyo mwingine yako in town. New sheriff in town. Anaitwa Uhuru Kenyatta. Pesa naye iko.
Now you see
pesa iko. Pesa iko. Ukia Mtata kiitwa pale ambiwe fanya makabuzi. Apigwe tu milioni zake kama 100.
So you see now what happened? Wakati Ruto alisema nilipewa kisu.
Yes.
Nilipewa sword.
Yes.
Sasa si akina Uhuru wanasikiza.
Yes.
Akina Jimmy Wanjigi wanasikia.
Ndio.
Sasa wanatafuta Omtata.
Yes.
Because Omtata.
Yes.
Kwani yeye ndiye anakuanga tu ako na all the information in Kenya.
In Kenya, no.
So now ndio unaona sasa ameanza amesema ya kwamba now I'm threatened.
Yes. Yes.
My life is in danger.
Yes.
So from there now you step by step, you don't disclose everything. The move.
Yeah. Kwa hivyo inaweza kuwa sign or maybe anaanza kutoa dossier.
Sasa
anaenda sasa kutafuta public nini? Amekuja kwa koti ya public kwanza.
Sio public court. Sahi kuna watu wenye wananunua information sasa wanamletea.
Yes.
Inawekwa kwa meza. Mawakili wameketi mahali wanatengeneza.
Yes.
Kwani wewe unadhani Omtata ndiye anatengenezanga hizo nini zenye anaendanga nazo kotini? Kuna mawakili, when does he go to parliament, when does he go to do all these things na andike hiyo makaratasi zote?
Ukweli.
Is a whole office, man.
That guy is an all enterprise. The enterprise.
Ni
company limited. But by the way, you know what? I also saw the LSK walitoka pia wakakashifu sana hii rais kusema sword. Kwani hii maneno ya sword imetisha watu namna gani?
You see what happened?
Should the president continue?
The president is right.
Yes.
He's saying apart from the constitution, nilipatiwa constitution na nikapatiwa sword ya protect the constitution. And of course protect the presidency.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that sword has its own purpose.
Yes. Na nikuulize hii sword inamaanisha nini? Ni polisi, ni military, ni koti,
sword,
ni CID, ni DCI, ni wale wake wanaitwa nani? Reke. What is this sword? What represents this sword?
Wanajeshi wote.
Yes.
Mtu huwa na bunduki na anakuwa na kisu.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Kwa hivyo tuseme hii sword
kisu ni ya protect bunduki.
Yeah, kwa hivyo tuseme hiyo sword in representation ni military.
Well, you didn't get what I'm saying.
Yes.
The sword is to protect the
gun. Yes.
So the gun for this matter is a constitution.
Yes.
To the president.
Yes.
Because we are supposed to be governed by the constitution.
Yes.
But then we need something to protect that constitution.
Yes.
In other words, the president has a lot of say in the matter of governance.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Kwa hivyo Sir Georges, tuseme kwa sababu nimemsikia Omkia Mtata akisema vizuri sana the military. Ametaja sana military by the way in his video kwa sababu unajua siku hizi sijui ni pia unajua siku hizi pia ni mabloga. Kenya siku hizi imekuwa ni taifa la mablog. Kila mtu ni blogger. Na ametoa video yake pale. Na ile video yake anasema military Is the sword the military in per se? It doesn't mean that the military is the one that is going to be used.
Military.
Yes.
It includes, you see, there
ama nasema hiyo military action. Unajua hata polisi ni kama milio.
You see the sword. Say for example, there are how many arms of the government? There are 3 arms of the government.
Yes.
There is, you see, these others, kama police, whatever, the army, whatever.
Yes.
The air force and what have you.
Yes.
Are within the presidency.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there is the parliament.
Yes.
So sword.
Yes.
Kwa pande ya nini?
Yes.
Constitution, the custodians of the constitution.
Yes.
Ni judiciary.
Yes.
The custodian of the sword is the presidency.
Is the presidency.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hey, guys, have you got to understand that? Because now I get the picture. It has been painted clear by one Sir George's, the only knight from America. And when you're right there at home, don't forget to comment. You know, that is your main job. Your main job is to watch, comment, and subscribe, like, and share. So make sure na comment hapo chini. Tell us what you think about these activists. Are they all genuine? Are they super genuine? Ama kuna kaujanja mahali kwa kutafuta pesa hapo. Na tuko hapa na Sir George's tunawachambua.
Nilikuwa nakwambia the other day.
Yeah.
If you look at the environmentalists, environmental activists.
Yes.
These are guys who have never planted a tree.
Yes.
But anytime you try to cut your tree,
yes,
they are in court.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, if you have a plantation, tree plantation,
yes,
why is it called a plantation?
Yes.
Because it's planted.
Yes.
So, and everything has lifespan.
Yes.
So, activists are there to make noise and earn from the noise they make.
Yes.
Yes.
Hiyo ndio kazi yao rasmi. Wakiongezwa na mzee wa kazi baba Raila Amolo Odinga. Huyo analetanga shida na akisimama hivi.
No,
kama juzi niliona ametoka juzi. Kidogo ikatulia. Yaani akitoa sauti hivi. Serikali inajua.
You see the good thing with Raila.
Yeah.
He has been in the game for a long time. So he has built a movement.
Yes.
A cult.
Yes.
Around himself. So when he speaks, there are people who are listening.
Yes.
And they try to support him.
Yes.
So when he says, let's go to the street, people will come to the streets.
Yes.
So he will be able to negotiate.
Yes.
And they can sit down with somebody and make a handshake.
Yes.
Now, that handshake is not directed towards the public.
Yes.
Towards himself.
Yes.
Yeah,
and his team.
Of course, we're calling his team.
Yes.
Kalonzo Musyoka, you think he benefited from it? You remember the way he was making noise?
Yes.
Remember
hata sasa nimeona Eugene Omalo na Martha Karua, they have been ni kama wamekuwa na feel sidelined.
They have not been given. I think Uhuru Kenyatta has given them something.
Yes.
Then on the other side, the government has given the other two something. So they are now, but people are blaming. They are saying now the two Raila Odinga and Kalonzo Musyoka have been bought.
Even not anasema.
That's what I saw the media houses.
Yes.
I think there was a lot in the Daily Nation the other day about
that situation. Yeah.
So they were saying Ruto is taking advantage of the split.
Yes.
But what is bringing the split?
Pesa.
Mishahara.
Kakitu. Salario. Great people, that was a thrilling episode of Kati Show. Tell us what you think right there. Leo ndani ya Kati Show, activists kwanza Omkia Mtata walikuwa hapo katikati, tumeweka na hatuwatoi paka tuelewe kinago baga. Are these guys doing this for us or for their tummies?
I think we need to know where they get their who pays them
information and
how
money.
They get the information,
but hata information
how they are able to do
pesa sana where they get their money.
Of course, information is always bought. You can't just get information.
Yes.
Who will just come and give you information?
Siri.
Who is that?
Sirikali.
Who is that? Who can give you information?
Yes.
Information is very expensive. That's why for you to read the newspaper, you have to buy. For you to read information on the internet, you must have data.
Yes. So and you have to subscribe again. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our Kenya. We love our Kenya. We will always be in Kenya. This is Kenya. Hata tukisafiri twende huko nje, tumeshaambiwa na Ruto tutatuma bado pesa Kenya. Kwa hivyo tutazidi kuwa Kenya, whether ni kimwili ama ni kipesa. Yes, so let us continue engaging and talking, because when we stop talking, that is when we start being aggravated and we start fighting and all these things. Fungua roho, sema vile unaifeel. This was Kati Show with me, Eltezi, and
Sir Georges
on Planet Gym, where everything is green.